Starting up the YouTube stream. We're going to pop out the chat. Copy paste it over to our OBS so I can see your beautiful faces. It's super weird that it changes every time. That's really annoying. All right, we got it up. We are here checking out Cronami over on the EU, aka Jacorden. Looks like we are over in Founders Point, plot number 1. Let's head on inside. We've got a nice little entryway here, yard surrounded by trees. We've got a nice little stone path through our yard. Got a greenhouse over here with some flowers. I like the little flower beds you've made. We've got a little cutting station. We got a little bench under some lights. Outhouse here in the yard. Got a porch over here to the left with some dining area, a hot tub. Got a telescope for checking out the night skies. Yeah, this is a nice little shaded section. I like this off the side of the house. That's cool. Very nice. Let's head on inside. Ba-da-bum-bum. Okay, for our entryway, we've got a rug, and then we've got some windows. Pretty basic. I'm liking this little centerpiece area here in the middle. We got like a little pond, and then we've got like it's a pillar, but we've got like trees growing out of it. I would really highly suggest adding some fountains clipped into the floor to give the water effect to the water, because it does really just look like a blue rug without that. That would be my one suggestion, but I think the centerpiece looks really nice. We've got a fountain over here in the corner as well. Some nice greenery surrounding it. A little fireplace. Some shelves, bench. Very nice. Got a nice little lounge area. We got some checkers going on over here, it looks like. Interesting, I like that. We've got some bookshelves and some benches over here to the side. Glowing pool over here, interesting. With Terralion and Aerotor on the either side of it. We've got a sitting area in front of the windows. Oh, we've got a void. That's kind of cool. We've got like little altars for the light in the void over here. Very unique with the orbs being over the water. Interesting. Let's head over to this side of the house. We've got a dining area made for many, many people. I feel like usually when I see halls like this, it's like very... it's usually made to look like super grand, and this feels like very humble. Kind of, you know, I don't want to say basic. I don't think that's the right word. I think humble is probably the best description. But you've got a lot of places to sit. It's just not as grand as what I usually see. The kitchen shelves are stocked. Look at this. Very nice. You got a nice bar area. I like the overhang. I like the pillars, you know, cutting in the middle of the bars. I think that looks good. More shelves stocked over there. Lights hanging over there. It looks kind of like a, I mean, it looks like a really well thought out bar. I like it. We got some more food preparation areas back here. We've got a 2-burner stove. Got our recipe book over here. I need to go grab my water after this. Yeah, that looks good. We got weapon racks here in the corner. I feel like that doesn't really belong in this room. I feel like you should collect the weapons outside of this room. You've added good curtains and tapestries to this room. And oh, look at that up there. That's really cool. I'm glad I didn't miss that. Wow. That's a really, it's a beautiful setting up there. I like that a lot. And yeah, so a lot of times people add just like random tapestries to their house, and I don't like the way it looks, but I think the curtains with the tapestries you've chose look really good around here. Oh man, even look at this side too. Oh, it looks like we're gonna be able to look out from up there. That's really sick. I'd love to see this be like a little balcony that hangs over the edge a little bit. But yeah, this is a well-decorated room. That's very good. Let's head on back in here, see what's going on. Got some trellises back here. We've got a casket with some weapons in it. We've got a herbalism station, it looks like. Looks like we are just doing some experimenting back in this little area. We've got a food preparation area right there. Going up the stairs. And this is well done greenery without the house. It's not overbearing, and it flows kind of naturally. I like it. It feels good. We created a little book room over here. Looks like maybe this is meant for enchanting or something like that. That's kind of the vibes I'm getting with the books floating around. I like it. Head on over in here. So here's that area we were looking at down below. Yeah, that's really... So we would have seen it if we came upstairs. That's a really cool, like, custom-built view. That looks really nice. Got a little seating area in here. We've got another centerpiece. I really like what you've done with these centerpieces in the room. And it looks like this goes directly down below. Like it's one pillar going through the house. That's kind of cool. Got a dual sink over here, a shower over here, tub, toilet. Nice little bathroom, towel hanging on the wall. Got a basic little hallway. I'm guessing we got some bedrooms off this hallway here. Got a bedroom with some stuffed animals, well-decorated shelves, nice side tables. Little fireplace over here in the room. I like this. This is cute. This is a very cozy bedroom. Interested to see what's in this other room, if it's another bedroom or if it's something else. All right, so we got like a little kitchen upstairs, like a personal kitchen. A humble, cozy little kitchen. I like the beams being added in the middle of the bar as like a runner across this kitchen counter. Got some bread, cheese, got a refrigerator, we got a stovetop burner over here. Yeah, well done. I think you've done a really good job with like kind of the basic looking items. It feels really good in this house. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I think we've been around the whole house. Yeah, well done. Let's get outside and give this a rating. Oh, who's this? Wave. On-screen celebration? I don't even know what that is. All right, let's head outside. Is that like where... I think it's like where the emotes like go across the screen, but I don't remember ever setting that up. All right. For the outside, I would give you like an 8. I think it feels pretty nice out here. It's good. Yeah, a nice cozy little outdoor setting. Inside, I think you did really, really well on the inside. I think the house flowed together really well. The layout was good. Everything was well decorated. I'll give you a 9 on the inside. 8 on the outside, 9 on the outside. 8.5 overall. Very, very well done. Thanks for letting us check it out. Cronami. Very cool. All right, I need to take a 2-second break to go grab some water and some socks because my little footsies are cold. My little footsies are cold. I'll be right back. One moment. Boom, boom, boom. My little footsies. Thank you for the 40 biddies. Thank you for the 40 biddies. Okay. Next up. Gotta respond to this. Hey, I do them in the order received for the most part, unless you sub on Twitch. I've got about 30 reviews in front of you. If you, it'll be a couple days at least. All right. Next one. Zeratul. Zeratul. Yeah, I don't see him on my friends list. Try adding him one more time. Person's already your friend, then why don't I see them? Why don't I see them? There he is. Why doesn't that whisper thing work? New Journey Port. There's a big one. That one worked. Demoniac Gladiator. Ooh, what we got going on here? Marker Soleire house. All right, we are at New Journey Port number 7 in Founders Point, checking out Soleire's house. We've got a nice white marble wall surrounding our courtyard. We've got a stone pathing through it. We've got a nice little fountain here in the center, cart, some trees, some trellises over here. Little back entrance to the pond here behind our house. We've got a nice little... I don't know about that windmill functionality right there. That's kind of strange. Feels like there's no purpose to that. We got a gazebo hanging over the left side. Yeah, it's a nice little yard. I feel like the white wall feels a little out of place, but it's not bad. And on inside, we've got an entry room with a little cabinet over here to the left. We got a mirror and a bench over to the right. This is interesting. So we just want our house to burn down. We just want our house to burn down. That's what we want. We've got fires right beneath the bushes. And we've got candles right up next to the beam. And we've got a tent for a roof. We want our house to burn down. Just kidding. It actually looks really, good. Interior is a place with a pawn shop, a bar connected to the kitchen, bonus content, a jump puzzle. All right. We got a little sitting area over here in the corner, a nice little fireplace, another sitting area. This is a pub. I like how you created words with this. That's kind of cool. Ooh, that's some nice greenery sections throughout the house. I like this. How'd the guild trial go? I mean, we got into the guild raid team. I don't know exactly what that means. But I mean, they told me I made it. So I think as long as I can prove I can perform at the start of the season, I'll be in the raids. I don't know that I like these kitchen bars. Yeah, I'm not sure that I like this. It's something different for sure, but different doesn't just mean better, you know? I'm not a huge fan of this. We've got a lot of ingredients back here. Veggies, spices, all that. Very nice. I do like these custom shelves, and I like that they're filled up to the counter. There's the exit right there. Interesting. Whoa, what the hell? Message effect. Oh, I love that cabinet for the food. The lighting is so good. Yeah, I do like this area. This area is really good. I'll talk about it here in a minute, Thick Fillet. Let me get through this house review and then I'll talk about what we're doing. We got a toilet and a sink in here. Very strong. And I like the open area over the top. That's kind of cool too. Let's head upstairs. What do we got up here? We've got some sitting areas. I like the netting to see down below. That's kind of cool. So here's the actual pub and bar, I think. That's kind of cool. Yeah, you serve your stuff back here. What is this floating up here? Is this to start? What's going on up here? It's like you haven't finished up there though. That's kind of what it feels like. What up, Ox? How you doing, man? Let's head out and check out the rest of the house if I can figure out how to get back out. Where did we come through? Came through here. There we go. All right, so over in here, I'm gonna guess this is the pawn shop. This is a nice little nook back here. Feels kind of random, but we got some bookshelves back here. Maybe a secret room back there. Yeah, another nice little nook out here. I really don't like using outhouses inside. I like it when you put a chair on the inside though, so you can actually sit in it and see out through the door though. Good, good. Just got my annual checks, less blood draw. I need to do that too. I feel like my doctor doesn't like take my stuff seriously. They're always like, oh, it's good. Like I've had like raised blood pressure, but not concerningly high for like the past 3 years. I'm like, can we look into this? Do I need to be doing anything different? And they're like, no, it's fine. It's just a little raise. I'm like, well, okay. We've got a gaming desk right here. Very basic. Where's our gaming PC? We got a bedroom in here. Nice little vanity. Got a couch at the end of the table. I think this adds so much to having a bed. Like I feel like having a nice bench or a couch at the end of your bed adds so much. And then I really like the beds that have pillars around and have drapes around. I think that always looks so good. Gaming PC on the roof. Oh damn. We got a cozy area in here. I like this. This feels really good. And I like the ladder next to the bookcase because yeah, you're gonna have to climb up there to get some books. I really like the colors and stuff in there. That's nice. We got some ramps up here. Is this the jump puzzle? Are we at the jump puzzle? Huh. We haven't gotten to the jump puzzle yet. I'm interested to see what that is. This wasn't a door. What is this door? Is it a shower? You got a shower and a mirror and a toilet. What the fuck kind of luxury treatment do you Americans have? Probably get into look into that erratic. I just started listening to reading this book. Super solid. Outlive longevity. I'll have to look at that here in a minute. All right, let's go over to the side. So I think this is the pawn shop. This has got to be the pawn shop. Yeah, here's the pawn shop. You got unique doodads and trinkets, weapons, Ethostorm stuff. Best I can do is $5. Interesting little concept inside the house. You come upstairs, there's a little fire. Oh, and here's the jump puzzle. I like that you're like warning people about it too. I don't want to spend too much time, but I am going to check out the jump puzzle. Oh, I probably have to jump over here. Jump puzzles are cool. Jump puzzles are cool. Go through the middle. Oh lord. So you just jump all the way and then get up there to the flag, it looks like. Very nice. I'm gonna have to remember your name because I'm gonna come back and do this off stream. Come back up through here. We've got a nice fireplace. Yeah, very nice. All right, let's head back outside. Very nice. Hey, managed to capture live stream. Nice. What up, Nico? Nico? I don't know how you say that. Appreciate you stopping in. All right, so the outside, I would, he said something about if you get a right angle, you can see a doorway or something. If you stand on the white stone near the bench and look at the owl with the right camera perspective, you will see a doorway with an arc on top as its tree branches. The white stone, and then you look at the owl with the right perspective, you'll see archway. Oh. Okay, I mean, I guess I kind of see it. It's supposed to be an archway over there. Interesting. The outside, I would give you, I think, an 8. It's well decorated. It goes together well. I think the white marble walls are kind of strange. The inside is like, there's a lot of good ideas throughout the house, but the house doesn't really flow together super well. Like, it's cool to have the jump puzzle. The pawn shop was kind of cool. I hated your kitchen. I'm gonna be honest there. The back pantry was kind of cool. But yeah, nothing was like super fleshed out. At least for my taste. I give you a 7 on the inside because I don't think anything was bad. It wasn't impressive to me. So I think it was good. I feel like when I talk about it, like I use things that make it sound kind of negative, but I really don't want to sound negative. Like, I think it was a good house. It just wasn't a great house. So 7 on the inside, 8 on the outside. We'll give you a 7.5 and call it Gucci. All right, I want to catch up on a couple things in chat. This is why I like doing edited YouTube videos instead of the live VODs, because I don't like being like just locked into housing reviews for an hour, and I don't feel like people want to see me talk to chat, but that's where we're at right now. We're going to try it a couple more times. He has a nice plot, though. Yeah, he does have a nice plot. So yeah, for Devour or Havoc, I'm still really on the fence. The reason they reached out to me, so I put an application out on the recruitment Discord, and they reached out to me because they were interested in all 3 of the classes I have to offer. I'm waiting to see what the guild, like what everyone's wanting to play. I want to make sure I pick a class with specs. Like, so the 3 options I have are Rogue, Demon Hunter, and Evoker. I would love to play all 3 of those in PvE. But I want to make sure that I choose something where, you know, we don't have like 5 Demon Hunters. And I'm the 6th, and I'm having to go up against these, like, you know, mythic raiders or whatever. Demon Hunters obviously have the raid buff, so if there's not enough Demon Hunters, I probably go Demon Hunter. If there is like 2 or 3 other Demon Hunters already in the wanting to play, then I will most likely choose Rogue or Evoker. I'm a little bit scared to pick Rogue because I would be learning it from like ground zero. But I would, you know, do my best to put in the time and research I need to play it well. And then, but the problem is they don't bring like a whole lot of utility to raid. So Evoker is something I feel like I could pick up rather quickly because I did play it for a season in PvE. I really know the toolkit because I play it in PvE like crazy, or PvP like crazy. And they're like one of those specs where it doesn't really ever, I mean, you have good utility, even if there are other Evokers in the raid. So it's like, I feel like Evoker would be my safest pick. Demon Hunter is what I would probably, I don't want to say prefer. It's hard because like I like playing a melee DPS with a lot of mobility for PvE in general, like doing world quests and stuff like that, because it's just fun to be able to move around and kill stuff. I don't like casting when I'm out in the world. But yeah, I wouldn't be upset to play any 3 of the classes. I just need to figure out, not sure what I'm doing quite yet. What up, Renaya? Good to see you. Yeah, it's hopefully some more people get to catch a stream today because this isn't at my normal time. I have tickets in my Discord and I go in where I receive them. people can. All right, I think that was house number 2. And then as far as health, yeah, I'm like, so my grandfather has diabetes, and I'm kind of worried about that, but they haven't ever said anything about that. I do an annual blood test as well, and then I feel like I'm relatively healthy as far as like exercise. I'm not healthy with what I eat, but yeah, I would like to know, you know, as soon as possible if there are any issues. That's one reason I'm really liking the Whoop. I want to like give a full review to Wolf on the Whoop, because it gives you a lot of data. It's like a concerningly, like, it's almost too much, but just after a week, it's very interesting to see. Nietzsche on the YouTube stream. Gotcha. Okay, let's head to the next house. Ethical. Heading over. I feel like I checked out this guy's house already. I recognize the username and the neighborhood. I'll have to see what's going on here. Really excited for housing to expand in midnight? Hell yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm trying to figure out how my chat is picking up YouTube chat, because I would not have expected it to pick up YouTube chat, but it is. That's sick. Okay. We are here checking out Ethostorm, Plot 24 in Founders Point. The cave house. It's a good looking cave. I like it out here. It's Streamlabs is the one I'm using for my on-screen chat. Yeah, it's a solid cave house. I like this. I think it's got a kind of a natural formation that feels right. That's the main thing I look for in caves, is like, does it feel like super man-made, or does it feel like it's a little bit natural? I think this feels pretty natural. What do you guys think? Let's head on inside. All right, we got some lava in here. So I haven't seen anyone try to do this yet. Use red carpets and fire to make it look like lava. I will say this doesn't work. It doesn't look like lava. I think you should go get the elemental, it's like a lava lamp, and use that instead. Place several of those in some rocks. But it's a good concept. We got a very cavey house. We got a dragon head in here. That's kind of cool. It looks like you excavated this rock and found like a dragon fossil. That's kind of cool. And then I like how you've added beams throughout here to look like it's like a mining excavation, and you've had to support the walls. This is what I'm talking about. This lava lamp over here that you used, I feel like it needs to be placed in the floor for the lava. This is a really cool cave layout. I'm liking this so far. Yeah, this is cool. I like it. Wow, this is super impressive. It feels so big. That's what she said. All right, but not to me. All right, we got a paladin altar up here. You got a nice little church back here in the back. I guess the paladin's coming to the cave to worship and praise. Got Terralion and Eritor on the walls. Very nice. Come in here. Hell, I watched 4 of your videos before realizing you're live. Welcome, welcome. I love this custom bridge. This is really good. This is sick. Yeah, I mean, like, the layout of this cave is crazy good. I love it. Got a little book up here. Little hot tub over here in the back. I'm a sucker for a good cave. I'm a sucker for a good cave. let's go over here. Is this where we came up from? Oh yeah, this is. Sorry, I'm getting mixed around here. Ooh. Check out this side and then we'll go down below. Yeah, just more cave. I mean, everything's well decorated. I'm not talking a ton, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. Oh, look, it's like there's more cave back in here. It kind of feels like you're alluding to this is going to be, there's going to be more back here once midnight comes and I have more housing budget. I like that. I like the water feature you got going on back here. This is a nice feeling little area. My cave is nowhere as big. I need to get my house rank up. Wooden bridge over lava won't last long. Cool cave layout. Rope bridge. Yeah, I'm liking. I like that rope bridge a lot. We come down in here. This is interesting. It's like we've had a cave in of like of some sort of structure, some sort of crypt down here. This is really good. Like all of the little details you added really add so much. Like it's crazy how much you made this look like a cave in with the angles and stuff you placed everything at. That's super well done. I love the little book area over here. Got a little flag factory over here of some sort. Very nice. This is like your undead area. And then we've got a cave in the door over here as well. This is sick. I love this house. This is amazing. And it's like kind of hard to get up and out. Yeah, I mean, this is really, really good. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get out. I might be terrible at the game. Feels like it could be a dungeon in the game. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I really, really like the inside of this house. I think the outside lends itself to the inside, and I think you've done everything, like you've done a really good job with placing the rocks to give it a unique but natural feel that doesn't feel like man-made on the outside. The inside is crazy good. One of the best caves I've seen. I'm really glad I got to see this. Very, very well done. I'm just going to say 10 on the inside and outside. I think this is a 10 house. Ethostorm, Plot 24, Welcome Avenue. Thank you for having us over. W's in the chat for Ethostorm. What a well done house. That is sick. That is super sick. Well done. Well done. 10 out of 10s. We just give out 10s like that? I mean, we don't just give out 10s like that. But this is a 10 house. I think that was an amazing house. I think that was actually insanely sick. Oh my lord, there's people adding me in the preservation Discord. I'm gonna have to look at that later. I get too distracted. All right, let's check out another house. We've got Karen. Oh no, we got a Karen to check out. Heading over. Few houses. Silent Wave Hill. I heard this is the stream that hands out 10s. Caught, it was me. Yeah, okay, gotcha. All right, we are checking out Sierra. Let's make a marker real quick. Marker Sierra house. Boom. Plot number 54 in Founders Point. Yeah, I don't really like the boundary of your plot, to be honest. The bushes and grass, it just doesn't... I've seen some good, like, natural barriers that people have used for fencing and stuff like that, but the bushes and grass don't really do it for me. I'm not a fan of, like, the goblin stuff either, really. I think this umbrella looks kind of tacky in the yard. Got a little rock up here with a cushion and a tea set up on it. We've got a little doghouse or chicken coop or something over here. Outhouse around the back. Gazebo over here to the left. I gotta be honest, I'm not feeling the yard, but let's head inside, see if we get a little bit better here. Let's see what we got going on the inside. For our entryway, we've got some planted flowers. We've got a shelf with some books on it. That's a good entryway. We come inside. We've just got some grass growing in a table. What is this? What's going on over here? Are we a dwarf? We got a lot of stone. A lot of stone in this house. We got a stone table over here. We've got a stone floor table over here. It's like a gnome's house? I feel like I need more information before I judge this. Because as a night elf, I hate this house. But maybe if I'm a dwarf or a gnome, like maybe I'm, you know, this is where I prepare my food. It makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, I mean, it looks like this is like a kitchen area over here, but I'm not sure I'm getting this house, to be honest. Okay, this has to be a dwarf or a gnome or something. This is like a little kid's bed with a tent over it. We've got some cushions. What is going on over here? It looks like it's, I mean, it looks like a kid's creation for sure. What is this, school for ants? Yeah, I'm not, I mean, it feels like a kid's room. So, I mean, if it's a kid's room, it's good. If it's a kid's room, it's good. Over here to the right, we've got a bathroom. We got a bathtub, a chair. I like that you've added some stuff up here to like make this a shelf, because I think that's a window, right? That's kind of cool. I haven't seen it used that way. Back in here, we've got a toilet, a sink, 3 yellow rugs, animals on the wall, a shelf. Is that the whole house? Have we seen everything? I mean, it's like it's a house for gnomes or dwarves or whatever, and then I've got like this bench that's like up to my hips, so that doesn't make sense. I'm confused. I'm gonna be honest, I'm confused. I'm not a huge fan of this. I feel like I'm missing something too. Maybe I'm not missing anything. Sierra. I think you should have given me some context in your request. At least let me know it's a gnome or a dwarf house. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the outside. I think mostly due to the border. But also I feel like there's several things in your yard that's just like kind of just like random items placed. I'm not a huge fan of the goblin umbrella. I think having 2 fountains is overkill. Maybe I'm just being a hater right now. I don't know. Maybe I am. But I'm going to give you a 6 on the outside. The inside is also extremely confusing to me. Yeah, it just kind of felt like you just kind of placed decor inside the house. I'm going to give you a 5 on the inside. 5 on the inside, 6 on the outside. We can't even get 6, 7, you know? We're going to go 5, 6. 5.5 overall. I do appreciate you inviting us over to take a look, though. W's in the chat for Sierra for letting us come over and hate on our house. Man, I feel like a dick, but I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I'm nothing if not honest. Thanks for letting us check it out. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's find one more EU house, then we'll call it good for now. Nicho! Oh, we got to Nicho. He was just whispering me. Nicho, heading over. Boom, boom, boom. And we want to do Coldsoul. No, First Flag Refuge. Gordon Ramsay of house reviews. Oh Lord. Dude, fucking YouTube chat's kind of popping. What up, dudes? That's crazy. I would not have expected my YouTube stream to do anything, because I don't really ever stream on YouTube. Okay. We are here rating Coldsoul's house, aka Nicho. We've got a house up on a rock. Listen, this is too much. We got too much rock here. We've got way too much rock here. There's no reason. I don't mind a lot of rock for a cave house, but it looks strange. Gathera. That's a lot of rock. I had to hide the house. Wait, so how do I get into the house? Can I not get into the house? Do I have to go through a, is there a secret entrance over here? I'm gonna let you lead me to it. Okay, so there's a, okay. So use all the rock to hide your house. You don't need this much rock. I've hidden my house before. Okay, we got, so it is kind of a cave house, but you didn't hide the top. So that's confusing to me. I feel like if you wanted this to be a cave house, you didn't need the top section. Wait, I'm confused. Our house is this tall? Our house is truly that tall? You'll see why inside. Okay, let's see the inside. Sometimes I get a little critiquey at the start when I probably should. Excuse me. Marker Nicho. All right. Okay, so it's like a mining cave house. You got a mining cart that's hit the end here. Got a nice little water feature here. Again, we're using the beams in a nice way to make it feel like we've carved out, you know, a tunnel through this cave. Yeah, this is cool. I love caves. I really do. I feel like if you want a good score for me, you just build a cave and have it be halfway decent. Yeah, the different pathways and like little tunnels feels very tight in here, but like that's how a cave would feel, right? Up here, there's a little wooden platform. There's a casket and a cage. That's a little concerning. I like that this looks like it was floorboards that were torn up. Oh, so we've built into a cave and up into the house that's on top of the cave. Interesting. Imagine the entrance is at the top. Or we built down into the cave. Okay. Yeah, see, I was being a little bit too critical. So here's the exit. Okay. Interesting. Sayif, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. We've got a nice little cozy fireplace over here. We've got a kitchen with Anixia's head cooking on the stove. Got a spyglass or a telescope looking out the window. Basic little bed. Yeah, the home isn't like overly impressive. It's just kind of a basically put together home. But I do like the flavor of you. I don't know if you built up from the cave into the house or you started building down into the cave from inside the house. But yes, that does make the outside make more sense, and I like it. House last, and then we've got a fell portal that we found here in the back. Very cool. Yeah, that's some good flavor. I like that. Very, very nice. Yeah, the cave's done really well. Did I miss something up here? What's back through here? Okay, we got a little area back in here. Did we come up through here? Oh, we haven't checked out this over here yet. Oh, what's going on over here? That's interesting. We got some sort of fell artifact giving off a bunch of power. The layout of the cave is A1, for sure. And I love the being built up into the bottom of the house. That's cool. If I had any suggestions... I think the house is all right. Let's go outside. All right. So I think you could almost, well, I guess because you need the entrance. I was going to say, I feel like you could reduce the size of this in like half. But no, so with the outside and the inside both considered, I'd give the outside like an 8.5. Like, it does have good flavor. I like the entrance to your cave. The cave doesn't look very natural, like I was complimenting the last house on. But now that I kind of understand what you were trying to do a little more, I do like it a little bit better. The cobwebs are a nice feature. I really like the cave layout. The cave layout is really good. And thank you. You're fine. The cave layout's really good. I love that you built up into the house and created a little house too. I think that adds a lot of flavor to the inside of the house. I wasn't super impressed with like the house layout, but I think most of the effort and, you know, went into the actual cave and the cave layout. I think some of the like little sections you created in the cave felt a little boring, but I love the layout. So I'm going to give you an 8.5 on the inside too as well. So 8.5 on the outside, 8.5 on the inside. I think that's a really good score. I can tell you put in a lot of effort and thought into your house. So thank you so much for creating this house and inviting me and our community to come check it out. W's in the chat for Nicho. W's in the chat for Nicho. And listen, if you're ever disappointed with the score I give, just go visit my house and then roast me, because I'm not good at housing either. Delicioso. All right, YouTube. I think that's going to be it for now. I need to take a little break. We will do another hour of housing reviews, probably in about an hour or two. Can't get this bottle to close. But until then, we're going to be doing PvP, and I'm going to end the YouTube stream. Because I want these VODs just to be housing reviews mainly. So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be over on Twitch if you want to keep watching. But until later, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.